This tournament is a testimony to where the age of these players only adds up to the excitement. This is SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta, presented to you by Integrated Green Technology, a better solution for waste disposal. We are live here again to the one and only One Arena here in CAINTA, Rizal. As you can see, Mar Reyes of San Juan Exile scored 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, but fell short against Malolos Republic. Will try to get their first win against the AMB Mamba. Courtesy of John Macalma, scored 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, but lost to TITO J Project Arky. And these are our games for today. For our first game is going to be San Juan Exile versus AMB Mamba. Second game, Bayabas Kenelip contra Santa Rosa Lion Saints. And for our main event, it's going to be the undefeated TITO J Project Arky contra Bolap Athletics. Isang magandang hapon to all SLA fans who are watching this live coverage of the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. And syempre, sino pa nga bang makakasama nyo ngayong hapon? Walang iba kung hindi si Rowie Sacote and the lover boy himself, Enzo Galarosa. Enzo, magandang hapon sa'yo.
Magandang hapon sa mga kasinag. Joke lang. Magandang hapon mga kasinag. Happy Sunday sa inyo lahat, and I hope you enjoy this Sunday triple header that we have for you. And what a game we have here, Rowie. Two teams hunting for their very first win dito sa SINAG Lakas Kwarenta.
Yes, I'm very excited dito, kaya yun ang mga tututukan ng mga ating SLA fans. And speaking of tututukan, matututukan nyo lang lahat yan by following our social media on Facebook and Instagram, SINAG Liga Asya, and ang ating TikTok and YouTube channel, SINAG Liga TV. Pati na rin live tayo sa BlastTV.ph, sa Aliw 23 and Tap Sports. Pero before that, Enzo, let's look at the participating teams dito sa Lakas Kwarenta natin.
Yes, we have seen 15 out of the 16 teams dito na maglaban. Dahil ngayong Bolap Athletics nag-debut na kahapon, we are only waiting for one more team dito, talking about the Cagayan Valley Eagles dito. But tingnan na natin dito sa ating team standing,
yes,
especially for this bracket matchup that we have dito. As you can see, dito Rowie, kita mo, diba?
Yes.
2-0 pareho TITO J Project Arky and itong MC Sports Management sa kanilang bracket as San Juan Exile 0-1, itong AMB Mamba 0-2 for the bracket, and they want to go up, add some wins, rack up some wins dahil nga pagdating ng quarterfinals 1 natin, it will be a crossover matchup with the top 4 teams ng kabila versus the top or the bottom 4 teams ng magkabilang bracket.
Yes, yun nga, nabanggit mo na kanina for our first game dito sa Sunday triple header natin, day number 7. Both teams are still looking for their first win sa Lakas Kwarenta natin. That's why ang game story natin, syempre, breaking barriers.
Yes, kasi both teams are looking for their maiden win dito sa ating tournament, and maybe right in the nick of time nga dahil ayaw nilang mapunta dun sa bottom 4.
Yes, and let's break down naman yung numbers dito ng San Juan Exile. Last game when they lost to Malolos 73-76, a nail-biter game.
Yes, the first overtime sa SINAG Lakas Kwarenta history went short in the overtime period. Etong San Juan Kings Exile, and they were beaten by the home team, itong Malolos Republic. Look at the turnover story, 30 to 23, and they actually had 4 crucial turnovers under the last 3 minutes of the ball game. At dun kinapitalize na Malolos Republic 25 to 14. That's the one area that they have to be worried about dito sa laro natin, which is the turnovers. Kasi magaling mag-capitalize itong AMB Mamba rin ng turnovers. So, you know, it goes hand in hand with their weakness, diba, after that first game.
Yes, nabanggit mo na yung kanina. So, that was a nail-biter for San Juan when they lost to Malolos Republic. Let's look at naman yung performance last game na makakatapat nila ang AMB Mamba when they lost to TITO, a blowout game naman. On the other hand, 81-97.
Yes, they got out-muscled and outran by the TITO J Project Arky. Look at the rebound disparity, 65 to 48.
Grabe.
And the fast break points, grabe, 43 out of the 97 points nanggaling sa fast break for TITO J Project. So it was a fast-paced game para dito sa AMB Mamba, or para dito sa J Project Arky against AMB Mamba. Let's see how they will adjust in terms of the transition defense. But luckily for them, ang mga kalaban nila, itong San Juan Kings Exile is not really a running team, diba? So, very interesting to see. For San Juan, it's the turnovers. Para naman dito, sa AMB Mamba, it's the transition defense. Ang titingnan nating 2 areas of improvement for them in this ballgame.
Yes, so speaking of this ballgame, SLA fans, stay tuned lang kasi coming up is gonna be our first game for our day number 7. It's going to be the San Juan Exile versus AMB Mamba. And before we start the game, we will turn it over to our arena announcer, Ram Valin, for SINAG starters of the ballgame.
Good afternoon, SINAG fans. Welcome to SINAG Lakas Kwarenta, presented to you by Integrated Green Technology, powered by Converge. We're coming to you live inside the One Arena, CAINTA, province of Rizal. We're also live at SINAG Liga Asya Facebook page and YouTube channel at SINAG Liga Asya TV. We got the triple-header games for the day 10 of the competition. Featuring our first match, it's the battle between San Juan Exile and AMB Mamba. And now let's meet the seating starters for both teams. First, for your San Juan Exile. Starting off with point guard number 13, Roger Yap. Shooting guard number 23, Mar Reyes. Small forward number 36, Joel Reques. Also forward number 33, Melvin Cruz. And center number 6, Larry Rivera. Head coach for San Juan Exile is Melvin Cruz. Assistant coaches, J.R. Mapala, John Avancena. Team manager, June Usman. And team owners, Senator Jingo Estrada and Joey Valencia. Your San Juan Exile. And now let's meet the scenic starters for your AMB Mamba. Starting at point guard number 5, JB Imperial. Shooting guard number 9, Eric Arijola. Small forward number 22, Emil Alegre. Also at forward number 1, Jimwell Geekan. And center number 12, John Macalma. Head coach for AMB Mamba is Alvin Lugo. Assistant coaches, Bong Mapelo, Aaron Mendoza, and Chris Xavier. Also, Mr. Pablo Revilla. Team owner, attorney Melvin Matibay. Your AMB Mamba. Game officials for this game, Dennis Iscaros, Dennis Tolly, Josuel Cruz, and alternate referee Mar Apulon. This is
our starters of the ball
Asya.
game. For San Juan Exile, they will be starting with Yap, Reyes, Rivera, Requez, and Carus. For AMB Mamba, they will be starting with Imperial, Arejola, Macalma, Gikan, Alegre. Once again, SLA fans, this is day number 7 dito sa ating Sinag Liga Asya Lakas 40. It's a battle between AMB Mamba versus San Juan Kings Exile. Both teams still looking for their first win dito sa Lakas 40 natin. Kami yung makakasama. Rowy Sacote, together with me is Enzo Galarosa.
Yes, and Coach Alvin Lugo of AMB Mamba opting to start Sir Eric Ariola right now, the team governor of Northport Batampier in the Philippine Basketball Association.
Yes, and kakanood ko lang sa PBA last time. Enzo, and maganda yung
Northport yung pinanood niyo, di ba? Terra Firma Northport.
Terra Firma versus Northport.
He was there, Team Governor Eric Ariola was there actually sa bench ng Northport Batampier as, uy, nagmapagod si Macalma.
Kita mo even si Macalma.
Kasipag, ha?
Napakasipag, and that guy right there, si Macalma for AMB Mamba. Yung performance niya last game, imagine mo, 14 points and 8 rebounds. And ngayon, averaging 1 maps per game.
Di ka pa sure.
Hindi ba?
Kasi mamaya, next game, hindi na siya mag-map.
Hindi natin alam. So, 0.5?
Pwede, di ba? Eh, sa ngayon, 1, di ba?
1, may 1 na siya.
1 map per game.
Pero it just shows na katuwaan yung mga...
Yes.
They're having fun dito sa Lakas 40 natin.
But, you know, I told everybody, Team Governor Eric Ariola of Northport is there for AMB Mamba para naman dito sa San Juan Kings Exile. Their PBA reinforcement player, the one and only Roger Yap, the legend Roger Yap, who played for multiple PBA teams, the Barako Bull, Energy, B-Meg Lamadios, where he was a champion there. Yun nga yung backcourt nila, the Yap duo together with Big Game James, di ba?
Oo, and it just shows na may experience siya na ibibigay dito for San Juan Exile.
But last game, he was a facilitator. And this team, I think he's going to try to do that, pero turn over that time.
And look at that first bucket of the ball game here.
JV Imperial.
Yes.
That's what he did last time nung kinover ko siya together with John Gonzaga sa Santa Rosa. Takbo lang siya ng takbo. Very, very quick guard ito si JV Imperial.
And right now, first bucket because of JV Imperial. So let's see if he can replicate his performance or double his performance kasi sayang yung last game nila.
Yes, and yun nga, it was against Tai J Project Arky, di ba, na 0-2. So both of these teams need that big win as Imperial, di ba? Knocking down the 3.
So JV Imperial, quick 5 points for this game.
Explosive scorer tong si Imperial, and very, very good defender. Very pesky guard si Imperial.
JV Imperial last game scored 16 points and 5 rebounds.
No, coming after the game before that, he had 20 in their debut game, di ba? So, maganda ang tinatakbo nitong AMB Mamba through JV Imperial's play, di ba, as the point guard.
Yes, but yun nga, kailangan nila i-double up and they need someone they need help pa rin dito. That's
Yes.
why, imagine, they are now 0-2 dito sa Lakas Kwarenta natin. They're not having a great start dito sa ating ligas. Look at that shot of our Lakas shot of the quarter sa inyo ng integrated green technology.
Itong AMB Mamba, wala silang PBA reinforcement player, but they do have a former PBA champion coach or player na champion for Token Tex Tropang Giga. That's Chris Javier, a active pro player pa sa ngayon, and malayo-layo pa si Kuya Chris sa pagiging Lakas 40. Pero Mar Reyes, I'm expecting a huge bounce back game for him. Started hot in the first quarter against Malolos Republic. Nawala in the second and third quarter, and on the fourth quarter fouled out, and nawala talaga yung overtime, as we can see this.
Lakas grab of the quarter natin, hatid sa inyo ng Sunsport Philippines. The official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya. Kita mo, gitrap niya talaga ng ating cameraman yung shot na yun, di ba?
Okay, Kuya
Yung ating
Dowie.
lakas grab
Kuya
ni
Dowie.
Kuya Dowie.
And one thing, like I said nga, Mar Reyes fouling out before the overtime period. Kinailangan nila yung shot creation niya. Kasi in that overtime, alam na Malolos Republic where the ball was going. That was going to exclusively kay Roger Yap palagi. They need Mar Reyes on the floor to give that second scoring option. Maybe even the first scoring option dahil nga Roger Yap is a facilitator for them. Pero as I say that, aggressive dun si Roger Yap.
Oh, draws a foul for Roger Yap. And I believe that's going to be a foul on John Macalma for first personal foul. And second team foul already for AMB Mamba.
How cool is this, no? I've been watching Roger Yap back then sa PBA, playing for BMEG and even Barako. And ngayon, naka-offer ko na siya.
Oo.
And yeah, classic Roger Yap move yun, yung mga hang time. Not as, not as
Explosive.
explosive and athletic as before when he was in his prime. Pero andun pa rin yung galaw ng Roger Yap eh.
It just shows na yun nga yung nagiging trade-off. Again, yung mga Lakas 40 players natin not as athletic as before, as explosive, pero yung naging trade-off is the experience. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin. Kaya nga may tawag dito sa Philippine basketball scene na sa mga dayo. Yung mga gulang, and look at that, a top shot for Jimwell Gikan. I thought he's gonna be blocked that time eh.
Actually, akala ko nga palpal eh.
Parang supalpal na, pero
just powered this
still
through.
manages to find a way. That's experience on display right there, SLA fans.
Experience and power. Grabe yung strength niya to put that up pa.
Grabe.
Umabot sa ring, di ba?
Oo. And Gikan, thought about it, Gikan. Passes it. Nice
Good up
fake.
fake.
Nice take. And rattles in dito para kay Emil Alegre.
Yes, and that's a good up fake by Alegre. And kita mo, hinanap niya talaga. Maybe that's his comfortable spot. And they need to find their spots dito, talking about AMB Mamba. Currently, they're 0-2. Ayaw niyong bumaba sa 0-3. You have to get a win. But what a pass by Mar Reyes.
Yes, to Larry Rivera. Passing the torch of experience. And right now, it's a 3-point game. 9-6 ang score with 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. He can shoot from deep, and that is good for JV Imperial.
8 points na in this quarter alone si JV Imperial. 8 out of the 12 ng AMB Mamba.
From downtown with a touch of gray for JV Imperial.
With a touch of gray.
Oh, konti na lang. Feeling ko eh, malapit na eh. And yan. So, tama naman
Nawala
ah.
ako.
And ito,
Nawala
long
ako dun
distance 3 again. Oh, sayang. Ayun. Even JV Imperial.
Nawala ako dun sa touch of gray.
He thought he's gonna sing that one in. Pero, ayun. Pero bakit? Malay mo, mga 40 and up na to. Kita natin to si Jimwell Gikan. Meron na. And look at that shot right there dito for
Requez.
Joel Requez.
Who, again, is another player kagaya ni Mar Reyes. Started hot against Malolos Republic and then nawala towards the next 3 quarters. That's where San Juan Exile needs them. Yung explosive scorer na consistent. Hindi lang pwede first quarter lang, but look at this Gigan. Talagang grabe. Ang lakas eh. Talagang kahit i-foul hard mo siya or mahawakan mo man yung bola, he's still able to get a quality shot there.
Yes, as you can see here, and on our last replay, that lakas play of the quarter. Touch passes here for San Juan Exile, leading to our lakas play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfit of SINAG Liga Asya, makers of quality uniform.
What a pass there by
Reyes to Joel Requez.
And this is one thing na kailangan siguro i-expose ng AMB Mamba dito sa San Juan Kings Exile is the big man matchup. Si Gikan and also si Macalma, they can just go down there at the post and then push around itong San Juan Kings Exile there. Kasi wala talaga silang, true big man so far, as you can see there, Coach Alvin Lugo of AMB Mamba.
Yes, instructing his entire team as they are up by 6 points. Pero marami pang pwede mangyari dito sa ball game na to.
Yes, at ito na yung bench mob nitong San Juan who did wonders in the first half but kind of, lost their touch towards the second half against Malolos Republic.
Yes, and airballs the shot there for Herbert Vergara. Oh, nice pass. That's a mismatch right there. Oh, but great defense there. Double teaming dito si Joseph Tuazon,
That's the right thing to do when there's a mismatch. Help agad din dahil ng mismatches. So there should always be help down low at the post if you're San Juan Exile.
Grabe talaga to si Roger Yapa. Yung mga passing niya, lahat threading the needle type of passes. Yung mga risky, but once na mapasa niya yun sa teammate niya, wide open ka agad eh.
Well, that was his, played the 1 and the 2 position for a long time in the PBA. And won numerous championships that time. Still remember him playing, and at least nga I got an honor to see him work at the post where kung saan doon talaga siya. Pero yun, hindi niya tira yun kasi nga shot clock was winding down.
And Roger Yap was telling JP Season to look at the shot clock. Bakit mo pa pinasa? Dapat tinira mo na yan. As we take a look, head coach Melvin Cruz not happy with that time. Kasi nga, again, that's a careless turnover for San Juan Exile.
Yes, and one thing para dito sa San Juan, they're not having to start the day one in terms of shooting, but mahaba-haba pa to, but they have to defend. Look at that, another mid-range jumper para dito sa AMB Mamba.
For Mark Lester Beroya.
May shooting talaga yan from the mid-range. Yung
Yes.
spot ni Beroya eh.
Beroya actually scored 9 points last game. Only played 13 minutes, but got quality playing time. 9 minutes for that
Open
entire
pass, sayang.
Yes. And substitution here as ito, papasok na si Xander Castacus. He'll be subbing in dito para kay John Macalma.
Quality minutes galing dito kay Macalma. Not really scoring a lot, but yung defense niya on the bigs na itong San Juan Exile.
As you can see, Areola misses that 3-point shot. Got heavily bothered because of that defense dito ni Joey Valencia. Requez. Roger looking. Finds a wide open teammate and only hits the iron that time for Herbert Vergara.
Open lahat eh. The shots are just not falling para dito sa San Juan.
They're getting quality shots, pero sayang, they're not sinking those shots. Sayang.
Another block.
Good block right there. Tapi ka ng bola. Napunta kay Roger Yap. Roger dribbling. Roger.
Kita mo bilis ni Imperial,
Sinasabay niya si Roger Yap eh. As you can see, great steal by AMB Mamba. Tuazon running, driving, and draws a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Great attack galing dito kay Tuazon again, using that height advantage nitong AMB Mamba, pounding the ball inside. Dalawa lang yun with this height advantage that they have. Either they get fouled or they get an easy bucket.
Yes, Joseph Tuazon last game scored 12 points and 4 out of 7 shot from the charity stripe. 57% from the line.
Yes, and that's one thing that they have to take advantage of is their size advantage against San Juan Kings Exile, who are not knocking down their shots, but they have to be worried about that. Wag nilang hayaan na magkaroon ng purong open looks itong San Juan kasi once they hit consistently dito, baka mawala itong kalamangan. And I'm also noticing wala one player for San Juan Kings Exile not with them today, Boom Labrusca, who played really well. The energy and the defense. Of course, Boom Labrusca, kung familiar Rowie, tatay siya ni Tony Labrusca, the celebrity.
Oh,
And pareho silang celebrity.
grabe, no? Tapos ngayon, naglaro dito sa Lakas 40.
Oh, ay, maraming mga celebrity na naglalaro
Yes,
dito.
meron
Diba?
tayong Enzo Galaros. Ay, hindi.
Hindi ako
panel
celebrity, ano ka ba?
Pero, oh, look at that fadeaway jumper by Mar Reyes.
He was hitting those last game in the first quarter.
And
Sayang
he's
lang.
asking for the ball that time. And almost an end one. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
At doon na yung malas eh.
Yun
Yung
nga.
tao, diba? But good thing Mar Reyes can get to the free throw line here.
Yes, Mar Reyes last game, 100% from free throw. The free throw line.
That's where they missed him in the overtime period. Ang dami rin nilang na-miss na free throws consecutively towards the last 2 minutes and the overtime period nung na-foul out siya.
Yes, sayang lang yun. Imagine mo kung hindi siya na-foul out. 3 points lang yung game na yun eh.
Yes.
Yung panalo ng Malolos Republic and AMA Bamba calls their first time out of the ball game. Our score 16-10 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 SINAG Asya Lakas Kwarenta. This game is brought to you by Integrated Green Technology, a better solution for waste disposal, your waste-to-energy solutions. And as you can see here, yung nasa baba ng inyong screen, Kuya John is in the building right now. But let's look at the San Juan Exile, Mar Reyes, doing everything right now as they are still looking for their first win dito sa Lakas 40. Yan na nga, pinakita na si Kuya John. Ayan, napaka-pogi na si Kuya John.
Hindi ako nagsabi na tutukan ka. Ito nagsabi.
Wala kami sinabi ko lang nandito.
Hindi ako yun.
One of the hardworking men na cameraman natin dito sa SINAG Asya. And dapat siya yung tinututukan ng camera kasi di ba mga pogi yung tinututukan sa camera, di ba? Dapat nasa kanya lagi yung spotlight eh.
Alam mo lang ba't hindi siya tinututukan. Alam mo na. Kaya masipag yan si Boss JJ.
Oo.
Team JJ nga. Ano ni JJ? John.
And eto, San Juan Exile gets their 4th team foul. So one more foul and they're already in the penalty.
Uy, sayang.
In and out nga lang doon para dito kay Mark Lester Beroya. But our referee says na ball stays with AMB Mamba.
One thing para dito sa AMP Mamba, they're going to the mid-range more than the 3-point land. So maybe San Juan could decide na parang, okay, what if kaya sa tres natin sila hayaan? Diba? Kasi si Imperial pala nakaka-knockdown ng 3.
Yun nga, kakabanggit mo lang.
Maybe dare them to beat them from the 3-point land. Just like yesterday, di ba kay Jojo Hate, sinabi natin for tatak gel din yan, di ba? Pick your poison. And I believe San Juan knows that. Hinayaan lang nila tumira ng tres dun. Play the percentage, di ba? That's one thing the coaches always say, play the percentage. Di siya mataas ang percentage from the free throw line. Play the percentage if yung haka-shot, di ba?
Yes.
Or kasi sa mga NBA, pag nakikita natin, mababa ang 3-point percentage, Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, hinahayaan na lang.
Magsasag off sila doon eh. Kasi
diba?
they're daring to take those shots. And yun yung kailangan i-develop ng mga players natin. As again, Mark Lester Beroya from the perimeter. Yun ang sinasabi. Ang difference daw ng basketball sa ibang sports like for example, volleyball. Sa volleyball, you can hide yung weaknesses mo eh. Sa basketball, you need to work on your weaknesses. Kasi ita-take advantage. Like yung sinasabi natin yung paano depensan si Rajon Rondo before when he was playing the Boston Celtics. Nagsasagop, imagine mo yung defender ng point guard ng kalaban is nasa free throw line.
Yes, and that also gives an extra defender in the painted area, di ba?
Yes.
If you sag off, or pwede kayong mag-zone, pero grabe. Beroya na naman.
Mark Lester Beroya with that tough finish. Hoops and dreams are ageless. And as you can see, Mar Reyes has the ball. 10-point lead for AMB Mamba.
Wow.
What a move! But the
Sayang.
finish nga lang ni Mar Reyes. Tapikan ng bola and Joseph Tuazon has the ball.
3-on-2.
Oh, nice pass there to Beroya. Another easy bucket here for AMB Mamba as Mar Reyes was not happy as he was asking for a foul. Wide open, Jay. Yun na nga.
Maalat
They
talaga
are
eh.
wide open. However, they're not sinking those shots.
Minsan talaga maalat na lang talaga eh. That's one way to score, di ba? Galing dito kay Joel Valencia.
Finally, a good shot here for San Juan Exile.
Layo.
Layo no. Eric
Grabe! Ang layo nun. Parang yung player lang yung si Franyu, ha?
Oo.
Ganun kalayo tumira.
Yes, again, the team governor of Global Port.
Northport.
Batangker. Dating Global Port, now Northport
Pero
Batangker.
malayo, 2
Look
steps
at that.
beyond.
Age is just a number when shooting threes beyond the arc. It's all about the 40 triple threat at any age for Eric Areola. Closing the first quarter with a bang from deep as our score 25-12. That's our official score. So 13 points ang lamang ng AMB Mamba kontra San Juan Kings Exiles. Welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. We are live inside the one and only one Arena CAINTA Rizal for day number 7 ng Lakas Kwarenta natin. Ha? So, day number 7, ibig sabihin in total, 1 week na, Enzo.
Yes. And
Staggered ang Lakas Kwarenta natin. Ang bilis ng panahon, eh, no?
Oo, ano pa tayo dyan? Undas break pa, di ba?
Oo.
Panadali yan.
And right now, kitang-kita natin yung bakbakan. Ang daming nag-e-enjoy dito sa Lakas Kwarenta natin. Not just the players, but also yung mga fans. Mas lalo na, they're getting to see the former PBA players and now legends na naglalaro dito sa Pilipinas, ha?
Yes, and again, just like I said, eto na yun yung past their prime na, but pinapakita nila they still got it, and maybe even some of them nagpapakita ng improvement sa kanilang laro, di ba? Mga bagay na wala sa kanila nung panahon na bata-bata pa sila, di ba? Let's go, good pass.
For Tuazon, leaving him wide open.
Torello, nagbasa nun, ha?
Yes. Oh, correction, that's John Macalma pala. Parehas kasi ng height to si John Macalma, pati si Joseph Tuazon. Those two tall players ng AMB Mamba capitalizing the paint.
Then para dito naman sa San Juan Exile, they can't get any bucket ngayon, ha? Look at that. Good pass galing dito kay Roel Torello.
Yes, for John Macalma, leaving him wide open, passing the torch of experience, dishing out wisdom on the court. The three-point shot.
Ayaw
Yun
talaga
na
eh.
nga.
Oh, one-hander!
Grabe yung shot na yun ni Melvin Caruz, ha?
And I believe on the shot pa yun, ha? That will be 2 free throws. Then in one motion, na-rebound niya and put it back up to the rim.
Grabe, basic basketball for Melvin Caruz.
That's genius, ha? It goes with experience. Tingnan mo, pati yung mga referee natin. They're trying to discuss, ano ba, shooting foul ba yun? Kasi hinahatak siya, then maganda yung position niya. And then in one motion, di ba?
Oo.
Hindi man lang tumalon eh.
Pero yun,
Foul on the ground sa mga referees.
hindi daw act of shooting yung sabi ng referees.
Now, pero napaisip ang mga referee natin doon.
Hindi ko pa nga nakita. First time ko na nakita yun eh.
Diba, pag salo, inangatagan niya using one hand.
And finally, a three-point shot for Herbert Vergara.
Yeah, he played well against Malolos Republic and he's trying to spark them again just like what he did. Spark off the bench. Itong si Herbert Vergara.
Yes, actually scored 9 points, garnered 7 rebounds and 5 assists. However, mababa yung 3-point percentage niya. 1 out of 9 ng 11% from downtown. So yun ang kailangan i-improve dito ni Herbert Vergara. And almost went in.
That would have counted if
kasi
pumasok yun.
Continuation yun eh. So that's gonna be a foul dito for JV Imperial or for Herbert Vergara. Pero look at this lakas shot of the court. Hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology.
And again, someone needs to fill that void na mawawala ngayon sa San Juan Exile na wala si Bubla Brusca. The energy that he brings. Kasi ang ganda nung pasok nila together with Herbert Vergara. Vergara and Labrusca, maganda yung nilaro. The defense, the hustle, the energy. Now I think Vergara is doubling up his effort. Tas sasamahan mo pa. Ito yung energy ni Joey Valencia, diba? So, you know, step up lang. And like I said, the experience and ang mga coaches, mga basketball coaches, mga to, they preach that sa mga young players. So, alam nila anong gagawin. Hindi mo na kailangan sabihan niya. Pero, Gikan kanina sa loob. This time sa labas naman ang score.
Yes, Jim Gikan from long distance. Pero, As you can see here, yung last performance niya, 3 points lang siya, 12 minutes of game time. So let's see, right now, he's doing a phenomenal job dito for AMB Mamba, itong si Jimwell Gikan.
Yung mga nevermind.
Mga nevermind. Pero look at that. Milan looking, pulls up, and it's good. Rattles in.
Gusto niya, alam mo gusto niya ipasa eh. Nakatingin siya kay Torello eh. And then nakita niya, ay libre pala ako. Tinira niya eh. Great decision right there for Milan. Diba? The best, sometimes when you're the ball handler, the best option in the fast break is you.
Oh, perfect place at a perfect time for Ron Niñeza. Ron Niñeza. That was an easy bucket, ha? Saktong-sakto sa kanya yung bola.
Yes.
Was scoreless last game, pero ngayon, finally.
Oh, and yun nga, non-factor siya in the last game.
Oh.
Pero Gikan na naman!
Jimwell Gikan again from downtown. Triple threat at any age. The long-range beauty of experience for Jimwell Gikan. Look at that. Solid
Yeah,
miss
clear
right
push.
there. Oh. And our officials blew their whistle. And I believe that's going to be a pushing foul call on Alan Moderazo.
And another player din na wala ngayon for San Juan Exile na si Romel Semilia had 13 points and 5 rebounds the last game, and puro offensive rebounds yun, as we can see. Speaking of offensive rebounds,
Our lakas grab of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng Sun Sport Philippines, the official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya, care of Ron Niñeza.
so two key players for San Juan Exile wala ngayon. Again, Boom Labrusca and Romel Semilia wala ngayong araw. Boom Labrusca 5 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, diba? Tapos si Romel Semilia had 13 and 5.
And before that, let's turn over muna to our courtside reporter, Sarah Thirchman, for second quarter report. Sarah?
Yes, Rowie and Enzo from AMB Mamba, head coach Alvin Lugo. Sabi niya nakita nila ang speed and advantage ng team, kaya itakbo lang hanggat maaari. At nag-polish sila na kanilang errors from their previous game. Kaya tiwala silang magtutuloy-tuloy at mauuwi nila ang panalo for today's game. Back to you, Rowie and Enzo.
So yun ang kailangan nating abangan kasi again nga, both teams wala pang panalo dito sa Lakas 40.
Yes.
As we take a look, head coach Alvin Lugo right now, and a turnover committed here for AMB Mamba.
Yan ang ayaw nila kasi nga unti-unti na nagkakaroon ng momentum itong San Juan Exile, and once this team starts to hit their outside shots consistently, baka mahabol na ito at lumamang pa ang San Juan.
Yun nga eh, yun ang kailangan nilang gawin kasi nakita natin kanina, San Juan Exile, mas lalo si Mar Reyes, ang aga dito sa One Arena CAINTA, and he's practicing those perimeter jumpers, pero it's not sinking in for them. So sayang yung mga setup sayang mga magagandang pasa. They're always giving the ball to the wide open player. However, yun nga lang, yung pag-convert, yun yung hindi nagagawa dito ng San Juan Exile.
Yes, and ito Roger Yap still yet to get a basket here as I say that.
Finally.
Never mind.
Welcome to the score sheet. Roger Yap for this game, putting season players for the veteran.
And he needs to take over, start that spark para dito sa San Juan.
Yes.
And they're down by double figures, currently 11.
And now 11-point lead in favor of the AMB Mamba. Jimwell will shoot again. Second consecutive misses from downtown. After 2 consecutive makes, 2 consecutive misses kagad. And what a drive right there for Herbert Vergara.
Ang layo ng take-off niya. He might have miscalculated gano'ng kalayo yung ring, but still was able to be focused and hit that shot. Tinan mo.
Yes, painting the way with a veteran's touch for Herbert Vergara. Our lakas move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng photo. The official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa photo. And we have a timeout break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, SLA fans. This game is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya, makers of quality uniform. Kaya maganda yung mga uniform natin dito dahil J Project yan. And syempre, Converge Fiber X, experience better with Converge. Yan ang internet. Dinoble na Doble na, dinoble pa. And ngayon, ang next game natin, Enzo, it's gonna be Bayabas Kennedy and Santa Rosa Lions. Ay, nakikita na akong doble kagad dito sa
Sabi ko na eh.
So,
nakita mo na eh.
one arena
Sabi
Cainta
ko na eh.
Rizal. Pero so far, that guy on your screen right now, JV Imperial, doing a phenomenal job dito for AMB Mamba.
Yes, and siya talaga nagsimula. But as of recently, Vergara and the rest of the San Juan Exile starting to catch fire from the outside na.
Oh, that's a wide open miss nga lang dito for Emil Alegre.
Here comes San Juan. They have the momentum, and sabi ko sa'yo, Rowie, kaya nila makabalik in an instant once those outside shots start hitting. Sayang lang.
In and out nga lang doon for Herbert Vergara. And a steal. Good steal right there for Roger Yap.
Veteran na veteran eh.
Kitang-kita no, paggamit ng katawan ni Roger Yap. Fighting for the ball. Gives it. Oh,
Great job eh.
kita mo yun.
In-establish muna niya sarili niya.
Again, yung mga ganong mga small details eh, no? Halatang kita-kita mo talaga yung experience ni Roger Yap. Again, ex-PBA player here for San Juan Exile as there was a foul call.
Ginamit niya talaga yung tangkad niya during that play to grab the offensive rebound, turn around to the baseline, and then shoot it. Nabitin lang kasi he was fouled, but Niñeza doing a lot of positives dito sa kanyang stint on the floor.
As Mar Reyes checks in dito for Herbert Vergara. And eto si Xander Castacus will also check in. He'll be subbing in for Alan Moderazo.
Trying to put a body dito kay Niñeza.
Oo, laki kasi.
Oo.
So let's see if he can sink in these two free throws. Misses the first. Eto si Ron Niñeza last game was scoreless. Only shot once and sablay pa. However, he garnered 2 rebounds and 2 steals.
Yes, and yun nga kasi nga binilisan ng laro ng Malolos Republic yung game eh. They've played a fast-paced game, tapos naglagay sila ng mga big men that can shoot from the outside. So yung rim protection prowess nito ni Niñeza, hindi mo magagamit kasi
masyado.
Oo, kasi lumalabas. And that's why I think AMB Mamba tried to put Gikan from the three-point line kanina para malabas si Niñeza. But then on the other end, nakakuha si Niñeza an offensive board. So, diba, it neutralizes what AMB Mamba want to do.
As Mar Reyes
sayang.
muscling his way through.
Against 3 red shirts, diba?
Grabe. A masterclass in dribble penetration for Mar Reyes. So, he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots as AMB Mamba is already in the penalty. With 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Nasa penalty na kagad itong AMB Mamba. As with, yun na nga, yung last performance neto ni Mar Reyes.
16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Did not shoot that well, 33%. That's because of his, binantayan na siya from the second quarter and beyond. First quarter, very, very explosive. Already had 8.
Grabe. Pero yun nga, na-fouled out pa siya dun sa game na yun. So, very
the third
crucial
quarter,
yun.
hindi siya naglaro. Kasi nga, he had already had 4 fouls at that point, or 3 fouls at that point. So, tinipid siya. So, it goes hand in hand. A lot of things for San Juan did not go well against Malolos Republic. Despite being up by double figures in that game, fourth quarter, biglang nag-magic si Coach Yung Katekista dun eh.
Oo. Buti naman hindi nagsabi na si Coach Yung Katekista ng kapoy that time. Ibig sabihin, nagpa-condition talaga si Coach Yung.
Hindi, nagsabi siya paulit-ulit.
Sinabi niya kapoy, akala ko.
Sabi niya, napapagod daw siya.
Ito naman, look at the last performance dito ni John Macalma.
14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists,
Grabe.
1 block, and 60% from the field. An all-around performance for him. And you can see that he was a lone bright spot for them against the Taytay J Project Arki. And they need him to be that way and the others also to play well. They want to get their first win dito.
Yes, so last game, 4 players for AMB Mamba scored double digits. Ito si JV Imperial, ito rin si John Macalma, and si Joseph Tuazon, and lastly, itong si Alan Moderazo. So, those are the 4 players that we need to look, that San Juan Exile needs to watch out for in terms of scoring. So, they need to stop those players. However, ito si JV Imperial doing a phenomenal job in this ball game. And speaking of,
Dinadaan niya sa bilis itong si Roger Yap eh.
oo, so that's gonna be a foul dito kay Kim Houghton. So first personal foul for Kim Houghton.
Di ba penalty ang San Juan dito? So this won't mean free throws.
Yes, second team foul pa lang for San Juan, or third team foul rather for San Juan Exile. A substitution here for San Juan Exile. JP Season will be checking in dito for Ron Niñeza. 37-28, a 9-point game here, 9-point lead in favor of AMB Mamba with 3 minutes remaining here in the first half.
And look at that. Sir Eric Arreola. Twice pa lang siya tumitira, di ba? He's not looking for his shot. He's actually facilitating for his teammates as ito, Imperial. You know he's gonna shoot that. You know he's gonna shoot that.
Yes, long-range beauty of experience on display right there. JV Imperial, napakainit dito sa ball game na to. Yun yung kailangan i-watch out dito ng San Juan Exile.
That's why Coach Melvin Cruz is going to put in Nico Onteco na waiting at the score stable. Bantayin yung bilis neto ni Imperial, pero Alegre will get a gimme right here.
Wala pa talaga ako nakikitang dunk dito sa Lakas 40 eh, no? Sayang.
Are you really
Pero
expecting?
yun nga, hindi naman. Pero yung mga warm-up ng ibang mga players dito, dumadunk sila. Pero sa in-game, wala pa. As we take a look at this fast break, SINAG Liga Asya fast break of the game. Care of Emil Alegre, increasing the lead to 14 points. And may timeout break now. Our score 42-28 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans. JV Imperial last game.
16 points, 5 rebounds, a steal, 35% from the field. But right now, shooting the lights out is JV Imperial in this ball game.
Mas lalo na, blowout game yun nangyari last game. Yung loss nila against Taytay J Project Arky. So yun ang kailangan ayusin dito ng AMB Mamba. Mas lalo they are 0-2. Etong San Juan Exile 0-1 naman. So parang makikita natin mas may gigil yung AMB Mamba dito sa game na to. Kasi syempre medyo nakaka-degrade as a team if you're losing 3 straight games.
And yun nga, ayaw mo nasa ilalim kayo ng standings in terms of the brackets. Kasi nga, pag nag-crossover tayo sa quarterfinals 1, you will be facing one of the top 4 teams ng kabila, diba? So yun ang iniiwasan ng AMB Mamba as the tournament goes on. Pero, yun din ang iiwasan ng San Juan Exile in this game. As kaya nga nilagay itong si Nico Onteco on the floor to disrupt itong si
JV
Imperial. Ano, speedy guard for speedy guard, diba?
Oo, as Onteco. Oh! Access denied, says Eric Arreola.
He tried to push Boss Eric Arreola there, but tinan mo, parang inabangan pa nga ni Boss Eric
Oo, alam na alam niya. Swatted away by Father Time as Mar Reyes crosses over.
Finally.
And finally, nothing but the net there for Mar Reyes.
That could get him going. Seeing the ball go through the basket for... Kasi kanina pa niya sinusubukan yung mga 3 jumpers niya na yun, fade away jumpers, step back jumpers from the mid-range that he was making the last game against Malolos Republic. Ngayon, hindi niya na shoot. Maybe that could be a fire starter for Mar Reyes.
And ito, Joel Requez with that hustle play. Ball stays with San Juan Exile. As Mar Reyes.
Natapikan.
Oo, nakuha pa dito ni JP Season ng bola.
Mar wants it in the corner, hindi sila nakita.
Oh, nice fake. Pero look at that move for Larry Rivera.
Grabe, you can see the veteran leadership nito ni Larry Rivera. Pagkakuha, imbis na hook shot, up fake mo na ako, then step through move.
Oh, I thought that's gonna be a quick steal, but our officials had a better angle. So Joel Requez draws the foul, or gets the foul.
Akala ko nga agaw diba?
Oo, parang nagawa ng candy sana. Pero look at this lakas play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya. Larry Rivera with a tough finish.
Pero ito, Alegre again to the free throw line. One thing that AMB Mamba's doing well is neutralizing itong San Juan Exile. Every time they think they're going to have a big run, biglang pupunta sa free throw line itong AMB Mamba. They're doing a good job of playing that ceasefire role para dito sa ating laro.
And that's why they're up by 11 points. Oh, that's a wide open 3. Thought about it. Look at that speed dito ni Nico Onteco.
Told you, speedy guard for speedy guard, and he sets up Mar Reyes. Back-to-back field goals na for Mar Reyes ngayon. Again, he could get going.
Yes, finally, heating up na dito si Mar Reyes. Yun ang kailangan i-capitalize ng San Juan Exile dito.
And with Roger Yap sitting down, diba? Paano pa kaya pag nag-init sila na magkasabay?
Oh, that's gonna be a triple threat kaagad dito for against AMB Mamba. So, they need to put it up. Imperial, good awareness there. Kita mo yung effort ni JV Imperial. And on the other end, ito naman, the other speedy guard, Nico Ongtego. Tapikan. Look at that top pass ni Reyes to Nico Ongtego.
Akala titira ni Reyes yun, but unselfish. Buti na lang, andun pa si Ongtego inbound, di ba? But what a counter run para dito sa San Juan Exile to finish off this second quarter. Now they got the lead down as much as they can to 7 points, di ba? But still, AMB Mamba led by JV Imperial in this first half. That's why lamang sila. Sama mo pa yung mga stress and painted point areas na ito ni Jimwell Gikan.
Yes, and syempre, yun sa San Juan Exile naman, at the end of the first half, they made a great run. No, pinasok dito ni head coach Melvin Cruz si Nico Ongtego. Nag-iba kagad yung pacing dito ng San Juan Exile. Kasi
Na-late din siya kasi.
Na-late rin. Hindi ko nakita.
Na-late din siya kasi.
Ayun ba? Kaya pala, ang bilis niya pero siya yung na-late. Pero that's the end of the first half. Our score 43-36, 7-point lead in favor of AMB Mamba. So SLA fans will have a quick halftime break. We'll be back after these messages.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Game na!
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Laban ka?
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge FiberX Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Laban ka?
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Ako si Romel David para sa SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Laban ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronnie Santos para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Game na!
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Laban ka?
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge FiberX Plan 1.5, ang dobleng sulit new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Richie Melencio para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Laban ka?
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ako si Romel David para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Laban ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronnie Santos para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Game na!
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LAKAS 40. Laban ka?
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge FiberX Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
Welcome back, SLA fans, to SINAG Asya Lakas Kwarenta. We hope you enjoyed that halftime break, and during our halftime, our score 43-36, 7-point lead for AMB Mamba against San Juan Kings Exile. So what a great game that we have so far. 15 points ang pinaka-largest lead dito.
Magugulo pa kasi sana.
Si Lordy. Pero yun nga, 15 points ang pinakamalaking lamang dito ng AMB Mamba against San Juan Exiles. Pero they trimmed the lead to just 7 coming into the second half. Ano masasabi mo sa game na to, Enzo?
Well, diktikan eh. Dito for AMB Mamba, they started off hot via JV Imperial and ito si Jimwell Gikan. Pero towards the end of the second quarter, biglang nabuhay itong San Juan Kings Exile through Mar Reyes. Diba? Sabi ko nga sa'yo, fire starter yung jumper niya na ginawa kanina, yung step back jumper na yun. Nagsunod-sunod na. And then now, momentum is on the side of San Juan Exile. Towards this third, let's see what adjustments they will do as we see some of those halftime highlights.
You mentioned Mar Reyes scored 11 points, shot 30% from the field, and 0 out of 3 shot from the 3-point territory. Pero Herbert Vergara is stepping up, scored 10 points at 40% field goal. Yung second chance points nila 13 because they got 11 offensive rebounds. Pero yun nga, they never took the lead dito during the first half. So yun ang kailangan tignan natin for San Juan Exile. Meanwhile, for AMB Mamba naman, 2 players are also in double-digit scoring na JV Imperial with 11, 57% from the field, 75% from the 3-point territory. Same with Jimwell Gikan. Pero let's look at the halftime stats, Enzo.
Yes, AMB Mamba shooting a better clip from the field, 43%. Samantalang itong San Juan only shooting 35%. Rebounds lamang itong San Juan. And marami doon offensive rebounds. Fast break points, San Juan din lamang by 11. And then the assist department, 15-14 only. Isa lang ang lamang ng San Juan. If you look at it, mas maganda ang numbers ng San Juan Exile in the first half. But yung field goal talaga nila is their shooting. Talaga ang reason why they're still down in this game. Mas maganda ang shooting sa simula nitong AMB Mamba.
Yes, so sino nga ba ang nagbigay sinag dito during the first half? Walang iba kung hindi ito si JV Imperial getting 11 points and 3 rebounds already. Pero yun nga, 57% from the field and 75% from the 3-point territory. Imagine 3 out of 4 from downtown, and he is the fire starter here for AMB Mamba kasi during the first quarter, grabe kagad yung performance niya. Pero let's look at the leading scores for San Juan Kings Exile. 11 for Mar Reyes, Herbert Vergara has 10, Larry Rivera with 4, and Roger Yap with 3 for AMB Mamba naman. JV Imperial 11, Jimwell Gikan 10 because of his 3-point prowess during the first half. Mark Lester Beroya with 8, and Emilio with just 8 points. As we take a look at your screen right now,
JV Imperial, diba? What a performance sa kanya in that first half, especially the first quarter. But again, yung second quarter, especially late, etong si Mar Reyes started to heat up. And also give credit to Nico Ongteco. Pagpasok niya, medyo na-contain niya doon si Imperial. Speedy guard for speedy guard nga, as I said. And in this second half, let's see, kasi nga momentum kanina was slowly on the side of San Juan Exile, who the stats favor them. The rebounds, the assists, and even fast break points, diba? It's just about them knocking down their shots from the outside. Yun na talagang nagkukulang sa kanila ngayon.
Yes, and kaya dito for head coach Melvin Cruz at the start of the second half, andito pinasok niya kaagad si Nico Ongteco. However, wala dito yung tatapan ni Nico Ongteco, which is si JV Imperial, but that's a good wide open shot.
It's Carus, and that's a good sign that Carus knocks down his mid-range kasi nga in the first half, hirap na hirap sila makashoot from the mid-range and even from the 3. So that's a good sign for the San Juan Exile to get the first basket via a jumper from the perimeter.
Not just a jumper from the perimeter, a wide open jumper na yun yung kanina pa nilang hinahanap. Masink in dito for San Juan Exile sa first half, ha? So tama nga, Enzo, good sign yun dito for San Juan Exile.
Yes, man. Look at them right here. Settling down on the offensive end. alam nila na they have the momentum, but yun nga lang, turnover yun for Onteco.
So was that a steal or a block?
Steal yun.
Yun nga, gusto ko makita sa stat kay...
That's a steal.
Oh,
Hindi
steal naman talaga yun.
Eh,
paano kung ganun yung kanyang shooting form, no?
Ay, kung ganun ang shooting form niya, di ba? Oh, block yun.
Di ba? Pero biro lang, obviously that's a steal for AMB Mamba.
May nakikita ako dito yung special guest natin mamaya yung second and third game.
Oo, kikita natin. Rhymes with ano nga daw yun eh. Kobe, Curry, yung name niya. And Pogi, minsan tinatawag ring baby. Pero tingnan natin na lang, abangan nyo na SLA fans As look at that defense ng AMB Mamba. Here comes Jose. Jose did not play.
Mabilis na guard din to, si Jose.
But he did not play during the first half. And pinasok na kagad dito ni head coach Alvin Lugo.
Well, nakita kasi nila na taas ng energy nito ni Onteco. So they need someone of a reliever para dito kay JV Imperial.
Yes, look at that. Muscling his way for Eric Areola. Alam niyang may mismatch doon kay Nico Onteco and he took advantage of it. However, he missed that shot.
Para dito sa AMB Mamba, yung hot shooting nila medyo nawala in this start ng third period. So that's why unti-unti, 5 na lang ang hinahabol dito ng San Juan.
Yes, again, the biggest lead for AMB Mamba was 15 points. And
wide open.
That's a wide open Vergara. Finally! 3-point shot for Herbert Vergara. And now he's 2-for-7.
Like I said, para dito sa San Juan Exile, they're getting quality look. It's just about them knocking it down para makahabol. And slowly but surely, down by 2 na lang sila dito.
So nakita natin kung ano yung napag-usapan nila during the halftime break nila head coach Melvin Cruz. Pumunta talaga silang dugout para siguro.
Actually, hindi doon sila sa may exit pumunta.
Sa may exit,
Kaya di ako makalabas doon kanina. And look at that defense, di ba? San Juan starting to switch it up dito.
Yes, now trimming the lead to just 2 points na lang 43-41. Pero before that, let's turn over muna to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turgeman, for the third quarter update. Sarah?
From San Juan Exile head coach Melvin Cruz, nag-polish sila ng kanilang play and defense. Laruin ng laro at sumunod sa system. Focus lang sa defense at sipagan pa ito for them to win the game. Back to you, Rowie and Enzo.
Nakikita natin, napakasipag ngayon ng San Juan Exile kasi yun nga, pumapasok na yung mga shots nila. Kita natin, nag-iba yung atmosphere.
Tie game na tayo.
Right on cue. A tied ball game for her because of that shot by Herbert Vergara.
The first deadlock of this game.
Yes.
And San Juan, like I said, they're starting to hit their outside jumpers. May kumpiyansa na sila. And as you report ni Sarah, it starts with the defense. Their defense is slowly clamping down. And again, Herbert Vergara with the steal right here.
As Onteco, no-look pass to Houghton. And
Uy,
almost an and-one play, but Kim Houghton will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
And they can take the lead for the very first time dito sa ating laro.
After 22 or 23 minutes of basketball action, this might be the first lead dito ng San Juan King Exile.
Yung special guest natin tumabi sa atin.
Tumabi, hinatak mo magkaiba yun
Tumabi sa atin. And nag-reunion sila kanina talking about yung special guest natin mamaya, Lordy Casajeros, di ba? Yung teammate niya, yung assistant coach ng AMB Mamba sa UE, si Chris Javier, nag-abot sila for a couple of years there. Kaya nagkamayan. 2 Red Warriors, di ba?
Nakita natin tuloy kung ano yun na yung edad ng magiging special guest natin.
Hindi pa siya pwede.
Hindi pa pwede maglaro, pero malapit
in his prime pa. Active pro player pa
siya.
Si Lordy.
Wala, nasabi mo na yung name.
Sikat yun.
Pero ito, good steal by Nico Onteco. Anticipating that pass against AMB Mamba. Houghton passes it to Nico. And there's a whistle by the officials.
Yes.
And I believe that's gonna be on Kiko Jose.
Aba? Ang sipag naman ito ng Lordy Casajeros. So, binigyan ako ng information ngayon, Si Mar Reyes daw dating player ng NBC Team Laguna Spring. And Michael Jordan daw galawan. Speaking of Michael Jordan, yan ang galawan ng ating presidente.
Ang ating very own president / CEO Ray Alaw and the commissioner, the slasher, and the legend himself, Rodney Santos, is in the arena right now.
Di ba sakto-sakto pag MJ, boss Ray talaga, di ba?
And sakto. Naka-Jordan pa rin siya ngayon.
Grabe, di ba? Ibang klase ang mga naglalaro dito. The experience, the names, malalaking bagay dito. And San Juan with their first lead. Dito 45-43 as they're starting to turn it up. At ayun na! Ang lovely couple natin dito.
Napakaganda naman, no? Sarah Turchman and Lordy.
A professional pro player who last played for Phuket. Si Lordy Casajeros, idol ko yan. Idol ko yan.
Grabe, no?
Idol ko yan.
Napakasipag and naglaro pa representing Phuket, Thailand.
Oo.
Lordy Caceres sa Wadi Cup. And the 3-second violation committed dito by John Macalma, or John Macalma rather.
Again, the defense nitong San Juan Exile. Diba? Grabe. They're starting to clamp up itong AMB Mamba. And same thing that actually happened sa AMB Mamba against Taytay J Project Arky. Second half, dun umalagwa ang Taytay because parang dun nawawala yung AMB Mamba eh. They start well in the first half. Pagdating ng second half, bigla na lang sila nawawala through the adjustment ng kabilang team. Karus, di ba? Nagsimula sa mid-range. Now extends his range from the three-point line.
Yes, they are knocking down those wide open shots. And the tables have turned here in this ball game as San Juan Kings Exile is now up by 5 points against AMB Mamba in this ball game as we take a look at this wide open na cast shot of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal, your waste to energy solutions because of that 3-point bomb by Melvin Caruz.
And yung sayang yung tira na yun ni Roger Yap floating in mid-air. I would have said vintage Roger Yap right there. Oh! Sayang!
Yun nga lang, but our officials call the foul. And that's gonna be a foul on Nico Ongteco. So eto si Mark Lester Baroya will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Habang as a free throw line row itong si Baroya, I just want to give a shout out and greeting to the son of our head of production, ang ating napaka-poging director na si Direk Nomer Santiago, sa kanyang anak na si Chino. A very, very happy birthday. Direk, happy birthday to your son na si Chino, na minsan nanonood pa yun dito sa atin sa Sinag. Siyempre, mga kapamilya natin ang mga staff dito and their families are very important sa atin. Kahapon nga, di ba si Direk Billy, yung mother niya, nag-birthday. And di ba, I think Direk Maki din, pamangkin ata niya, debut ngayon. So Direk Maki, happy birthday din sa pamangkin ko.
Yes. Grabe, daming mga nag-birthday ngayon dito sa Lakas 40. Halatang hinahabol nila yung mga players natin dito.
Direk ko, Direk Nomar, oh. Anak niya may birthday.
Ayun nga. No, grabe.
Sikreto lang yung birthday ni Direk Nomar. Pero alam ko kailan birthday niya.
Oo, alam ko, na 19 na si Direk Nomar, tama ba? Next month?
Mga 50 years ago.
Mga 50 years ago. So,
Direk
sinasabi mo,
lang,
magsi-69 na siya?
Secret. Pero malakas pa rin, di ba?
Oo, lakas pa rin ni Direk Nomar. Imagine
kumain.
Imagine mo na titiis niya tayo. Pero ito, right now, 6-point lead for San Juan Kings Exile. Let's look at that.
You see the defense, di ba? Kanina, Imperial was getting to the basket at will. Anything he wants to do, he could do it. Pero dito, they're starting to clamp down on him. Vergara did a great job staying in front of him. Nung naiwanan si Imperial, ang ginawa bigla may help defender agad na extra.
Yes, and kitang-kita naman natin tong mga players yan. And ayun na nga, si Lordy Caceres pa rin Oo nga pala, speaking of.
Happy to return.
Oo, kasi lumalabas na yun sa TV si Lordy, di ba? Kaya nga, parang laging may feud sa pamilya nila eh.
At least hindi sila ni Sarah yung nagpa-feud.
Oo, yun ang importante. Kasi pag si Sarah nagalit, pati kami mapapatahimik eh.
Yung mga courtside natin, mababait yan.
Magaganda at mababait na courtside reporter. And matatalino and masisipag.
Speaking of matatalino, Sarah, kaya siya wala this week kasi I believe exam week nila.
Parang
exam week ata.
Oo,
ewan ko kung finals
alam ko may defense eh.
Defense din, di ba? So, good luck sa mga courtside natin, di ba? Mga sisipag, nag-aaral pa sila pareho, di ba? Dahil silang tatlo.
Oo.
Pen, Maris, and si Sarah. Lahat sila nag-aaral pa currently, di ba? And yet, kung nag-a-appear sila dito sa SINAG Lakas Kwarenta, but despite having their schools, priority nila always will be their schools, di ba? Pag exam, defense, ganun. But when available, they're always here. They're always ready to report for us, di ba?
And kaya rin naman ganun. Kasi syempre, ang sisipag ng courtside reporter natin. Kaya inspired din ang ating isa sa floor director natin, si Billy Ray De Leon, di ba?
Kasi syempre, yun yung mga courtside niya. Nagsisipag siya din. Nagsisipag din si Billy Ray.
Pero,
belated sa mother mo, Direk.
belated happy birthday Direct binigay sa mom mo kay Mrs.
De Leon.
Leon.
Uy, sayang!
And ito sayang yung mga wide open shots. Sayang yung wide open shots na yun. Pero so far, Sun1 Exile doing a phenomenal job here in this ball game. Imagine, lamang na sila ng 4 coming off a 15-point deficit.
19-point
19-point
turnaround, diba?
Oo.
19-point turnaround para dito sa Sun1. It's their defense talaga. Kita mo, every shot now for AMB Mamba is challenge. Tapos dito, tumatakbo pa yung Sun1.
Yun na nga ang nangyari eh. Nag-improve na yung defense, nag-improve pa yung shooting. That's why ngayon lamang na rin sila finally.
And that's why I said, di ba, in the first half, yan ang dapat katakutan ng AMB Mamba. All the stats point towards Sun1. The rebounds, the fast break points, the assists, kanila. It's just about the shooting percentage na lang. Di ba? Para naman dito sa AMB Mamba, biglang nag-down to earth. Sila naman namatayan ng shooting ngayon. Bumaliktad.
Yes.
And with the stats going to the side of Sun1, diba, you expect them to be up na ngayon, and with their shooting slowly but surely getting back to form, they're going to be up big na in a while if AMB Mamba can turn things around this quarter.
Yes, and nakikita rin natin na JV Imperial sumasablay na sa 3. So
Yes.
far, he was 3 out of 4 from the 3-point territory, 75% from the 3-point line. Pero ngayon, during the third quarter, sumasablay na siya, and right on cue, papalitan kagad ni head coach Alvin Lugo si JV Imperial kasi he's not doing a really good job here in the third quarter. He needs to replicate yung performance niya during the first half coming into the last 13 minutes of this ball game.
Well, mahirap din naman kasi yun eh. Sun1 biglang nag-adjust. They gave him Onteco, and then etong sila Chica naman, and then Vergara. They're giving him a lot of looks dito. Different defenders and different sizes and different abilities pa in terms of defense. Length ni Vergara, speed ni Onteco, physicality nila Chica, di ba? So, itong si Imperial, hinarapan siya agad mag-adjust. But that time, that's a great press break galing dito sa AMB Mamba.
Yes, easy bucket there for Alan Maderazo. Finally.
Oo, ganda ng press break na yun. 2 passes and then nasa ring na agad yung bola.
Well, it just shows again the years of experience na itong mga players on the court, so they know how to break those press. Kasi karamihan dito, mga coach, yun nga, ex-players, di ba? Alam nila paano i-break yung mga ganyang defense.
Oo.
It just shows yung execution.
And for sure, mamaya maririnig mo to kay Lordy na ginaganahan siya maglaro pag nakakapag-panel sa mga gantong games. Kasi nakikita mo eh, this is the purest form of basketball, di ba? The IQ that these coaches, yes, naghahanap tayo ng highlights just like those dunks, ankle breakers, di ba? But kita mo, hindi kailangan eh. No wasted movement, and that's gonna be an advantage foul, I believe.
Is that gonna be an advantage
I think
foul?
so. And sportsman-like, I think dapat ito kasi mas nauna na si Reyes, but then again, our referees will check it. There you go. They are going to check its IRS.
As Dez Escaros signaling a review, our official. So
this can be called in 2 ways. Advantage foul, or even an sportsman-like foul for an advantage, or even no play on the ball. Kasi hinawakan na lang ni si Reyes without any play on the basketball. So it can be called 2 ways for a sportsman-like.
So yun nga, actually after the review, or
there you go.
Yun na nga, hindi na nga tinignan ni Dez eh. Alam niya na kagad eh.
At dito na din kasi si Combat.
Oo
Nakita na ni Combat.
Ang ating napakasipag na ating head of referees na si Combads. Head of the officials na napakasipag, di ba? And as we take a look at this replay, no? Actually, hindi na nga kailangan na replay. Niyahakap na kasi.
Oh, and there's no play on the ball din kasi. So like I said, there's 2 ways that there can be called in a sportsman-like foul. And Reyes shooting well from the free throw line, di ba? Shot 5 out of 5 in the first. Nabati ko. I apologize again.
Yun, Enzo, nakikita mo yung rate mo, ha?
Hindi pa. Just like, first time ko na bati ng free throw. Kasi sabi ko eh, matataas mag-free throw itong mga lakas 40 eh.
Finally, able to sink that one in the end. Yes, tama ka naman kasi, Enzo. 5 out of 5 si Mar Reyes from the free throw line. Doon siya bumawi eh.
6 out of 7. And doon pwede nilang paging pang-warm up yun eh. Maalat ka sa field, get your rhythm to the free throw line. And these coaches know that. Again, mga coaches mga to, veteran players na mga to, they know what to do in order for their shooting to get up and going.
As eto, tapi ka ng bola. Ball goes to Mark Lester Baroya. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 5-point lead for Sun1 Exile. You can see Yambao waving off dito si Mark Lester Baroya, trying to put
wow,
La Chica on an island as Bernard La Chica was not or cannot do anything about that shot.
Calling his own number itong si Yambao. Sabi niya, there's a mismatch, akin na to.
Oo, pinatabi niya.
Tabi na kayo lahat.
Inako niya yung play na yun eh. Oh, almost a traveling.
Yeah,
oh, and that
traveling na,
is
yun na.
traveling na ang tinawag ng ating officials against dito kay Joel Requez.
Yes, and again, Roger Yap comes back in for La Chica. Tinangkaran ulit na itong San Juan, yung kanilang lineup.
So let's see some substitutions here for both teams as Beroya will inbound the ball. As we take a look, head coach of San Juan XL na si Coach Melvin Cruz.
Yes.
And eto Enzo, ang ating second game is gonna be Bayabas Kennedy versus Santa Rosa Lion Saints. Ang main event natin is Taytay J Project Arky versus Ball Up Athletics. Sobrang excited ako sa main event natin kasi yun pa rin, hindi ko alam kung matutuloy na yung inaabangan natin. But what a drive right there for Mar Reyes.
Pimination ni Lordy na empang MJ daw galawan ni Marias. Totoo nga.
Oo, MJ in his 40s.
Oo. As you said, so, kanina Taytay J Project RE, hindi pa siguro matutuloy inaantay natin from that assistant coach. Pero, there will be a thriller tonight.
Oo. Nako, nabalitaan ko yun.
May thriller daw mamaya.
Thriller in CAINTA.
To those who know, di ba?
Oo.
Actually, former players ni Governor Eric Arreola sa Global Port. Global Port pa pangalan nila. So, di ba, to those who know who I'm referencing, di ba? Panoorin nyo na, or kung gusto nyo panoorin live, punta na kayo dito sa One CAINTA dahil nga free admissions tayo dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes.
So if you want to see the thriller tonight, come here or watch us on our social media platforms, di ba? Exciting yun. Idol ko yun actually back in the day. So I might stay for the final game just to see that game.
Oo, grabe. Alam mo, ilang beses ko na rin nakikita yung the thriller na yun sa mga ibang leagues eh.
Oo.
Pero ngayon, makikita ko siya maglalaro na.
Exactly.
Iba yun eh. Iba
dito
yung
sa Lakas 40.
Yun nga, iba yung nakikita mo manood. Iba rin yung nakikita mo na naglalaro siya.
Kagaya nga ngayon si Roger Yap, di ba?
Oo, dito ngayon. One of the legends is a basketball scene. Pero 4 seconds remaining.
Good job,
2 seconds.
Vergara.
Will that go in? And there was a pushing foul after that.
And ito.
Before that whistle end.
There was a whistle for a pushing foul right there. And that would mean free throws if on time siya sa buzzer. Kasi nga, penalty na parehong koponan.
Oo. So that is gonna be a foul on number 21, Alan Maderazo. So 2 free throws dito for Herbert Vergara.
Let's look at it right here. Look at the clock, ha?
Ayun,
there you
nakita
go.
mo yung push. And nakita ko si Kuya, ang ating referee is Denz Escaros na pumito before the buzzer.
Yes,
nakita ko yung...
Like I said, 2 free throws to for Vergara dahil nga penalty na parehong koponan. And that is big. So they were down by 7 to start off this third quarter, and they're now gonna be up by 7 if maging 2 free throws to kay Vergara, and if he hits both pa. So a 14-point turnaround para dito sa San Juan Kings Exile in 1 quarter, di ba? After being down by 15 points, di ba? They're now up by 7. If this will be 2 free throws for Vergara, and also if he can make both.
Oo, and that is coming before the 4th and final quarter. So that's a huge advantage for San Juan Exile as eto, inaayos pa ng ating officials yung final na oras natin kasi there's 0.43 seconds remaining before yung foul na yon, or after the foul rather. So pinapabalik ng ating officials yung ating mga players
yes,
dito
there's still time pa kasi.
Oo, may time pa kasi pwede mag-alley-oop dunk pa yung mga players natin dito eh. So yun nga. So our final call or verdict after that short break is Alan Maderazo was called for a pushing foul. That's why eto si Herbert Vergara is at the line shooting 2 shots and he's 6 in the first.
And this will be big dahil nga this will give them a 7-point advantage if he can hit both. He already hit 1.
So let's see
into the 14th final quarter. What a turnaround for San Juan.
Ayun na nga. So let's see if makaka-alley-oop dunk pa dito ang AMB Mamba.
You wish.
And that's the end of the third quarter. So yun na nga, the tables have turned dito in favor of San Juan Kings Exile against AMB Mamba. Yun na nga, Enzo, coming into the start of the third quarter, lamang ng 7 points ang AMB Mamba. At the end of the third quarter, San Juan Kings Exile naman ang lumamang ng 7 points.
Yes, grabe, what a turnaround. And that's because of the defense netong San Juan Exile. Locking down itong si Imperial and Beroya. Talagang they took advantage. And also si Gikan, non-factor yung tatlong binanggit ko. And on the other end, Vergara and also Mar Reyes combining in this third period. And also si Karus, that's why they're now up by 7.
So our the end of the third quarter, our score 57 point lead in favor of San Juan Kings Exile. But SLA fans, we still have one more quarter remaining. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 Lakas Kwarenta. As you can see, the ex-PBA player, one of the legends here, Roger Yap.
Laki ng tubig niya, pero 7 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. 3 out of 9, 33% lang from the field. Mahalat pa rin siya from the field today, but you can see the experience that a Roger Yap can bring you, the championship experience that he can bring to the table dito. Not shooting well, pero the others, it's the intangibles. A championship winning player ito si Roger Yap back in his days with Bimeg Lamadios. Diba grabe? I mean, together with PJ Simon, Jonas Villanueva, James Yap, diba? A young Mark Baroka pa noong time na yun.
Grabe.
Siya yung mas maraming minutes actually over Mark Baroka kasi di pa, ano yung bago-bago pa lang sa PBA that time si Mark Baroka. Hindi pa siya yung legend Mark Baroka ngayon. That's what I remember back in the day. An import nila nun si Denzel Bowles na Commissioner's Cup. So, sabi ko nga kailan kaya mag-match up ang San Juan Exile and IGT Warriors?
Naku, napakaganda.
Kasi andito, actually nung nasa Malolos, Bulacan, nagka-reunion sila ni the captain, Alvin Patrimonio, who was his team manager that time sa Bimeg. Diba?
Oo. And yun na nga, dito sa Lakas 40 natin, may mga tinatawag tayong Manila Classico as mag-inbound dito si team governor ng Northport Batang Pier na si Eric Areola. And ang lakas ng bagong import ng Northport, si Joyce. Nanood ako ng last game. And imagine mo, 43 points.
Import mo ngayon you expect that from them, di ba? Magaya dito sa mga SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA. Technically, I don't want to give them the import term, but PBA reinforcements nga ako tawag kasi 1 ex-pro per team. So technically, parang import na rin sila, di ba? And nakikita natin, the expectations are high for them to perform well as grabe naman yung pumasok yun,
Grabe yung drive na yun. Mar Reyes against 2 defenders, Sa gitna pa ng 2 AMB Mamba defenders yung salaksak ni Mar Reyes doon. As we take a look at this replay, imagine, dinaan niya lang sa dalawa. Sayang lang, kulang lang sa English of the glass yun.
Pero siguro kulang din sa athletic ability na, but with the way Lordy talked about itong si Mar Reyes, di ba, na parang MJ ang galawan. Baka in his prime, di ba, kaya pa niyang i-flip shot yun talaga. You can just imagine how good these players are now. Paano pa kaya in their prime, di ba? Gaano sila kalakas ng prime years nila.
So yun ang kailangan nating yun ang maganda dito is we're turning back the time to the good old days ng mga players na to. Yung mga masasabi natin, dati kaya ko yun yung mga ibang players kaya.
And there are a couple of players ngayon na pushing to 40 years old na and yet they still got what it takes to play. Diba nakita nga natin, Asya Taulava, diba kaya pang maglaro ng multiple years in the PBA kahit mga 44 pa ata siya. Diba? So solid contributor pa back then for NLEX. You know, I got an opportunity to see Mac Cardona still become Captain Hook. And dito naman, di ba, nakikita natin itong mga Lakas 40. Talagang pinipilit pa nilang ipakita. I wouldn't say pinipilit. That's not the right term. I do apologize. Parang they're still showing that they still got it. They still some left in the tank. Maybe not to the point na pwede mo pang sabihin na pwede pa sila maglaro sa PBA, pwede pa sila maglaro sa pros. But kita mo at this day and age, kita mo ngayong Coach Egay Billones of VPD Trading, 47 years old, 47 points, diba? We have to thank a lot to these two men right there, our President and CEO, Boss Realo, and our Commissioner, Rodney Santos. Sila talaga, this is their brainchild together with our COO, Coach Leo Isaac, and syempre, our Chairman, Sir Rocky Chan, who may sakit ngayon, Boss Rocky. Get well soon po on behalf of SINAG Liga Asya.
And Boss Rocky, nakita ko kahit Naka-confine siya ngayon.
Oo, yun
Nagtatrabaho
nga
pa
eh.
rin, Boss Rocky.
Ganun
It's your
talaga,
time
diba?
to rest rin kahit paano. Pero
Yes.
nakikita natin, that's why napakaganda ng liga natin. Kasi yung mga, even mga boss
No let
natin,
up, diba? Kita mo, nasa hospital ngayon si Boss Rocky, yet nagtatrabaho pa rin,
Naka-confine,
diba?
no?
Naka-confine yung tao, and yet tuloy pa rin ang pagtatrabaho, and that shows you the hard work, diba? That shows you why Sinag Liga Asya is at where it's at. Kahit napakabata pa lang, sanggol pa nga. Sabi nga ni si Boss Ray nagsabi to, so I can probably say it, diba? Sanggol pa lang tong liga natin, and yet matunog na tayo sa tao, diba? Because of those actions, diba? Because of yung hard work ng mga big boss natin, and also yung director natin, na napaka-poging director natin na si Direk Nomar,
Direct
diba?
Billy. Ay, sorry,
Direk
Direct
Nomar.
Mike. Direct Nomar pala. Okay, sorry. Pogi kasi
Yeah,
sinabi mo.
last opo na.
Okay,
Last
guys.
opo mo na siguro
Nice
ngayon.
meeting you, Enzo. Nag-enjoy ako sa buong pag-stay ko dito sa Sinag
Hindi,
Liga.
joke lang.
De,
Ba't
biro lang.
ka namin tatanggalin, di ba? Alam ka namin.
And yun nga eh. Pero yun nga, again, that's why napaka-successful ng liga na to. Even imagine mo yung mga players, alam mo ba? And for our SLA fans, ang dami pang gustong sumali sa Lakas 40.
Yes.
As
Ang
in,
daming kita mo nga humabol yung bola pa athletics, di ba?
Yes.
Humabol sila, and for sure, hindi man sinasabi, pero alam na natin ha. Marami pang gustong sanang sumingit, di ba? But again, we have a deadline and meron tayong hinahabol na last day dito for Lakas 40. And talking about kung kailan natin matatapos to. Kasi nga, wala pa tayong 6 months eh. I believe count ko 4 months pa lang
Yes,
tayo, di ba?
4 months pa lang.
4 months pa lang tayo. In 2024, there's a lot of big things in store for Sinag Liga Asya, di ba? And we are honored to be a part of this league, di ba? Ito talaga yung tunay na liga na magdadala ng opportunity. Kasi, let's be real, there are a lot of pro leagues out there, di ba? But ito lang ang Lakas 40. We are the premier 40-up league dito. And kita mo nga, mga big boss eh. Team Governor Eric Ariola's here, di ba?
Yes.
Yung Vice Mayor Jel Alonte plays here, who, by the way, Vice Jel, ingat po dyan sa US, di ba? Ang daming mga big name people na nagtiwala dito para maglaro sa Sinag Lakas 40 na back in the day, or coaches lang sila, team managers, team owners lang. Now it's their turn naman to show us that they got. Kagabi, Boss Joel Yugo of Tito Rex, di ba? Naglaro for Tito Rex's Firewire.
And again, shoutout kay Boss Joel Yugo kasi ang
Oo,
sarap ng
sa dinner kagabi.
pagkain. As in,
Grabe.
Grabe ang Tito Rex na tapa na yun. Ang gusto, sana nga meron dito gabi-gabi. Pero
Kung pwede-
sarap,
kung
wala akong
pwede lang.
masabi.
Pwede.
Wow! Reyes swatted away by Father Time. Rejection served with a side of wisdom for Mar Reyes. Look at that, against a much bigger defender. That was all leather for Mar Reyes against Xander Castakos.
Oo, parang sinabi ni Mar Reyes ha. This message is unavailable. Please click here for more. Diba?
Yes, 40 and
Aray ko.
fabulous on the defensive wall. Grabe si Mar
And ito,
Reyes.
he's demanding the ball pa on the post.
Look at that fadeaway jump.
Wow!
Mar Reyes! Vintage performance by the Golden Generation. Grabe! Mar Reyes doing it all right now for San Juan Excel. But what a great pass right there from Kiko Jose.
Great pass by Kiko Jose, but great seal underneath. Galing dito kay Jimwell Gikan. Grabe yung seal niya na yun. He sealed off 2 players para makakuha ng easy layup doon.
Kaya may time at break tayo. Our score 65-54.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to Sinag Liga Asya Lakas 40. Look at that, Mar Reyes right now. 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists here for San Juan Exile. And we still have 6 minutes and 51 seconds of basketball action here in this ball game pa, Enzo.
Yes, ibang klase yan nilalaro ni Mar Reyes ngayon. Great way to bounce back after their last game. Tapos sinama mo pa ng Herbert Vergara dito, di ba?
Oo.
15 points and 3 rebounds off the bench.
Grabe. So those are the 2 key players for head coach Melvin Cruz. That's why they are now up by 11 points with 6 minutes and 45 seconds of action left in this ball game.
Yes. Grabe. And I'm pretty sure Boss Jun Usman, the team manager of San Juan Kings Exile, and of course their team owner, the one and only Senator Jinggoy Estrada, is very, very happy with the way their players are performing now. But balik na naman si Imperial sa floor and right away, getting fouled, getting to his spot, di ba? That's one thing he should be looking at. Parang bumalik, pumasok yung Onteko, siya talaga yung nakatoka para bantayan ako. I'm gonna show you that no one can guard me. I'm talking about JV Imperial right now. But, you know, grabe yung Mar Reyes, di ba? On both ends of the floor. When Lordy said MJ, I now believe it, di ba? Number, hindi Michael Jackson.
MJ ba? Sorry. Napayihi tuloy ako doon. Pero ito, before that, speaking of Lordy Caseros, let's turn over to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turgeman. Sarah?
From AMB Mamba, head coach Alvin Lugo, gusto niya na i-run ang play this quarter. And defense ang problema at doon nakatutok ang kanilang team. Kaya focus lang and enjoy the game for them to win. Back to you, Rowie and Enzo.
Thank you very much, Sarah Turgeman, for that report.
Mamaya, inspired yung report niya mamaya.
Mamaya, inspired na yan. Kasi
Inspired
feeling
yan.
ko, gustong-gusto niya yung isang panel dun eh. Yun na naman,
Speaking of which pala, belated happy birthday to your daughter, si Anushka.
Oo, thank you for the invite, Sarah.
Thank you sa invite. Sorry, wala kami nun. We apologize. Busy.
Pero nakita ko, sumayaw si Coach Pancho Alfonso dun, ha? May nakita ako, may picture si Coach Pancho Alfonso na sumasayo ng birthday.
May sinisave niya.
Ni Anushka.
Pero, ayun, to her report, sabi ni Sarah, the defense ng AMB Mamba, dun talaga eh. Kasi nga sabi ko sa iyo, di ba, Rowie, once San Juan starts hitting their outside jumpers, they're going to be up in this ball game. And that's one thing they can do. Shut down itong mga shooting ng San Juan. This is a 10-point spread na after being down by 15, up by 10 ng San Juan. That's a 25-point turnaround, di ba? Napakalaki nung turnaround na yun. And San Juan did all that in one quarter, di ba?
Grabe.
Down by 7 to start and now up by 12 pa, di ba?
Yes, because of that offensive rebound by Herbert Vergara after that miss a free throw. He was right there. Perfect place at the perfect time for Herbert Vergara.
Grabe, ibang klase. Kasi ito, Imperial, open look.
That's his shot and nothing but the net from downtown for JV Imperial.
Alam mong shooter eh, when you leave that follow-through na nakaganon, di ba? Alam mong maganda yung bitaw mo eh.
Oo.
Confident, and that's a much-needed basket para dito sa AMB Mamba. But you have to stop this man.
But
Si Vergara.
Yes, he was heavily bothered because of Jim Walgican that time as Kiko Jose. Kiko loses the ball, but there was
Clear
a whistle.
foul. Clear foul yun on Vergara. Kind of stripped the ball away.
So first personal foul for dito para kay Vergara. As you can see, our lakas shot of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal, your waste to energy solutions. That three-point shot there for JV Imperial. And now 9 seconds on the shot clock here. Passes it to Alegre, pulls up, nothing but the net.
There you go, AMB starting to get on a roll here. If you're San Juan, you want to look back at that game against Malolos Republic where you were up by double figures in the fourth and then biglang nag-turn up yung shooting ng Malolos Republic. If you're San Juan, go back to that third period right now and key in defensively dahil unti-unti nagkakaroon ng mini-run itong AMB Mamba.
Oh, good defense right there.
Oh,
But another cleanup by Herbert Vergara.
17 points na for Herbert Vergara in this game. Off the bench pa yun.
Oo. So grabe si Herbert Vergara stepping up here. Wala pa si Mar Reyes on the floor, ha?
Pahinga muna si Mar Reyes, but for sure mamaya he will be the one to finish this ball game.
Ayun na nga, ipapasok na ni head coach Melvin Cruz. Nakatayo na sa ating official stable.
Dahil 4 minutes and 31 na lang natitira, di ba? But look at that. Ginawa dito ni Imperial, ha? In terms of speed, I think match sila ni Onteko. But sa height lamang siya. That's why he went to the low block. Go at the post. Post of the smaller player, di ba? He got fouled in the process.
Yes, and ito napatimeout sila head coach Alvin Lugo of AMB Mamba. Our score 69-60 with 4 minutes and 31 seconds remaining here in this ballgame. Welcome back, SLA fans, to SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. As we take a look, the team of San Juan Exile right there. Mar Reyes doing everything right now. That was a good fadeaway jumper resulting to our lakas move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng photo, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa photo, and that was after the huge block ni Mar Reyes dito kay Xander Castacos, yung fadeaway jumper na yon. So, back-to-back highlights for Mar Reyes, and now pinasok na ni head coach ni head coach Melvin Cruz.
Yes, and dahil nga unti-unti nakakuha ng AMB Mamba yung shooting ulit nila, they need some finishers on the floor. Look at that reverse layup dito
for Joseph Tuazon.
Grabe naman yung dukot na yun sa ilalim.
A masterclass in dribble penetration right there.
Down, don't look now, down by 7 na lang dito ang AMB Mamba.
Still anybody's ball game.
This is a post up by Roger Yap.
And that's
classic, vintage Roger Yap there at the post.
And able to draw a foul.
One of the best post-up guards back then in the Philippine Basketball Association. Isipin mo yung backcourt dati ng BMEG. Roger Yap and James Yap, two of the best post-up players. But speaking of post-up, great rip-through move galing dito kay Joseph Tuazon. And the reverse over Roger Yap there. But yun nga, tinan mo, Roger Yap, diba? Isipin mo yung backcourt nila dati sa BMEG was him and James Yap, diba? Two guards that can post up really well. And last game against Malolos Republic, towards the last 2 minutes of the game, he demanded the ball at the post. And alam ng Malolos yun eh. Dahil nga yun yung specialty. That's the go-to of Roger Yap. That low block area. Popostehan niya yung kabantayan niyang guardia. And that, you know, that may be an advantage for San Juan, but this at the same time can be a disadvantage dahil nga everybody knows that's where he wants to go, diba?
Yes, and ito habang nag-free throw doon si Roger Yap, one of the assistant coach, Aaron Mendoza of AMB Mamba, was called for a warning for a resentment to a call.
Well, we have no choice naman but to foul Roger Yap that area kasi. Dahil nga sa sobrang experience niya and yung galing niya dun sa low block eh.
And yun yung alam na move. Yun nga yung patented move ni Roger Yap, yung low post. Imagine yung era nila. Ngayon we're now in the sprawl ball era nga na tinatawag.
Yes.
Dati, yun yung bakbakan sa ilalim eh. Yung post moves,
diba?
yung physikalan.
The PJ Simmons, diba? Actually, yung mga binanggit ko player, isang team lang pala yung naglaro.
The PJ Simmons.
James Yap, PJ Simmons, and Roger Yap, diba?
And clearly an offensive foul. In-extend kasi ni Herbert Vergara yung left arm niya doon.
That's the right thing to do. Yung ginawa dito ni Jose. Once one of his teammates miss a shot, go back down agad on defense. And yun, clear extension of the arm, of the off arm for Vergara. But that's the right thing to do. If hindi ikaw yung titira and you're at the perimeter, sprint back down on defense regardless if pasok o hindi yung tira. Kasi that makes you a safety na, playing the safety role. Kasi pwedeng ibato yun off the rebound pag nagmintis eh.
And Jose Vergara, Kiko Jose rather, anticipated na yun, yung move na babangga si Herbert Vergara that time. And eto, sumasablay pa ang AMB Mamba.
Yun nga eh. Again, namatay yung shooting nila eh. Nung nawala si Imperial on the floor, he's still not on the floor right now. And look at that.
Clearly a foul.
Look at that, Roger Yap, diba? A professional scorer talaga. Has the knack to hit shots from all around the floor and also has the ability to get to the line. That's why he played multiple years in the Philippine Basketball Association, which is the highest level of basketball dito sa Pilipinas, diba? And, you know, won championships there. Became a household name for all the teams that he has played for, and now donning the jersey of one of the most storied franchises in regional basketball history dito sa Pilipinas. That San Juan Kings franchise. And speaking of the Bayabas Kennel Leap, ready na sila
for
para
their
mamaya.
Next game. For their, kasi silang second game natin, they're going to be matching up against the Santa Rosa Lion Saints.
Both teams 0-2, looking for their first win dito sa ating liga, di ba?
Magandang bakbakan rin yun. Parang itong first game natin. Same situation. They're looking for their first win between AMB Mamba and San Juan Kings Exile. Yun din yung mangyari sa second game natin between Bayabas Kennel Leap and Santa Rosa Lion Saints.
Look at that Vergara laying it all on the line for that basketball.
And Mar Reyes with a lefty layup in front of Emil Alegre.
And I give credit there. Nothing to take away do sa layup ni Mar Reyes, but that possession was all Herbert Vergara. because of that hustle. Talagang diving on the floor, but great answer right there by Alegre off the glass 3.
Yeah, so now trailing by 9 points dito ang AMB Mamba. So San Juan Kings Exile. They
he hit one. Carus
a
already
wide
hit one.
open shot from downtown for Melvin Caruz.
Kanina, all 8 points dito ni Melvin Carus come by the second half. Mid-range jumper to start it off from the free throw line and then back-to-back threes na. Grabe. Everything is going well for San Juan Kings Exile.
And we are now down to the last minute and 43 seconds of this ball game. As 12-point lead or 8 points na lang ang hinabol din ng AMB Mamba.
Roger
good
Yap with a
defense
block.
by Roger Yap.
Last line of defense. Grabe. Smart play right here. Galing kay Marias, wasting away some time.
Yes, they know the time is in their advantage right now, sir. They are capitalizing it. Let's look at that Houghton. Another wide open
Heat
three.
check. Sobrang
Leads the backcourt pero offensive rebound, but hindi naka-reset ang shot clock doon.
Masipag ng Houghton, no?
Ayun nga. Sablay pa rin. Pero eto, minute and 8 seconds remaining. Careless turnover there.
That is deflating. You see the body language ng AMB Mamba after that turnover. That was their chance. If they get a basket there, especially a 3, they're still in this ball game. But now, 12-point lead, less than a minute to go. San Juan Kings are comfortably seated right now at the head of the table. And that jumper by Houghton is the dagger, Rowie.
Yes, and napatawag pa ng timeout dito si ang head coach Alvin Lugo of AMB Mamba as our score 79-65 with 48 seconds remaining.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans. Look at that. Lakas play of the quarter. Tinsan nyo ng J Project Clothing Shop. That lefty layup of Mar Reyes in front of Emil Alegre rather.
May maganda sinabi si Lordy sa
Ano sinabi?
Mamaya na lang. Pero you can see Roger Yap. Again, this is not the Roger Yap na scorer. But you can see the championship DNA in these players. Nandyan talaga eh. Doing the dirty work, rebounding, facilitating, and the defense. Ang dami niyang steals, may blocks pa siya dito na na-register, di ba? I mean, Roger Yap, you can see why. He was, back in his heyday, one of the mga players na may championship experience and at the same time, championship winning players, di ba? Teams that may championship aspirations kinukuha. And like I said, this San Juan Kings franchise has won numerous championships in numerous levels. 18 under, 21 under the Pro Leagues. When you say San Juan, and syempre, Boss Jun Usman, Senator Jinggoy Estrada, pag mga nabanggit yung franchise nila, you talk about championships, you talk about big shots, just like that. The dagger, galing kay Mar Reyes.
Yes.
They are in the hunt for a 40-up championship, the SINAG Lakas Kwarenta championship. And this is one way to start getting your first victory dito sa SINAG Lakas Kwarenta for this franchise.
Meanwhile, for AMB Mamba naman, this is gonna be their third straight loss.
Yes, malaki bagay yan. The third straight loss dito.
So yun ang kailangan nating abangan. They need to get back to the drawing board, draw a lot of improvements dito for their upcoming games pa sa Lakas 40 natin.
Yes. Back to the drawing board na sa kanila. You can see it. This team is good. Sadya lang talaga when it comes to the second half, especially the third period. That has been their curse. The third period curse for AMB Mamba, di ba? But Rowie, this game belongs to San Juan. Acknowledge your Kings of San Juan.
Yes.
Finally, nagamit ko ulit yung linya na yun.
Getting their first win here in SINAG Liga Asya, Lakas 40. And thank Rowie kay Enzo sa final thoughts. Pero anyway, and yun nga, our final score, 82-69. What a great win for San Juan Kings Exile getting their first win dito sa Lakas 40 natin.
Big turnaround para dito sa Kings nga. Grabe ang kanilang ginawa dito, Rowie.
Yes, pero before that, sino nga ba ang ating SINAG Best Player of the Game? Let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turgeman. Sarah?
And we're here with our SINAG Lakas Best Player of the Game powered by J Project. From San Juan Exile, Mar Reyes, 27 points, 2 steals, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Congratulations, Mar. Mar, talagang Bumawi kayo from your previous game. Paano kayo naging kalmado para ma-execute ang laban na to?
Kasi yung first game namin, medyo nag-hustle kami, masyado kaming gigil. First game namin, so etong second game namin nakapag-adjust kami ng malaki. So kailangan teamwork lang kami at sa depensa muna kami magsimula.
Mar, anong naging inspirasyon mo all throughout the game?
Wala naman, ang inspirasyon ko lang yung bawat teammate ko, sinusuportahan ko sila at saka ang Panginoon na hindi kami pinabayaan.
Mar, baka may gusto kang batiin at pasalamatan sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Sinag Lakas 40 at sa San Juan Exile.
Yes, binabati ko nga pala yung Reyes family, family ko sa San Juan at saka yung family ko sa Quezon City. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Mar Reyes from San Juan Exile. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Once again, that is Mar Reyes of our Sinag best player of the game. So Enzo, any final thoughts dito sa game na to?
Acknowledge your Kings of San Juan. Grabe, after being down by 15 in the first half, to win by 13 points. Grabe, ibang klaseng ginawa nitong San Juan, especially in that third period. Keying in on Imperial, on Gikan. Talagang hindi nila hinayaang mag-explode towards the second half. And now, 1-1 na sila sa bracket A.
Yes, so yun nga. At least, meanwhile for AMB Mamba naman, yun ang kailangan nilang improve sa remaining games nila dito sa Lakas 40 natin.
Yes.
And thank you very much dun sa final thoughts mo, Enzo. Kasi ang makakasama ko sa second and third game, si Lordy Casajeros na,
The one and
napaka-pogi.
only from Phuket.
Oo, representing Phuket Thailand sa last game niya. Pero abangan nyo lang yan, SLA fans, kasi coming up next is gonna be game number 2 between Bayabas Kenelip versus Santa Rosa Lion Saints. Once again, this is Rowie Sacote, accompanied by Enzo Galarosa, Sarah Turchman, and of course, the remarkable Sinag crew led by Direk Nomer Santiago. Once again, this is Sinag Liga Asya Lakas 40 to our dedicated SLA fans. We'll see you guys in our next game. Peace!